We are married and we have our own needs based on agreements. So, as a legal couple, I think seeing each other often and calling firmly isn't that bad. You speak confidently. For a moment, he finds you a cute. You're quite open minded now. I have to, as long as you don't want to marry with your fiance that your grandpa arranged for you. I can have a chance, and I also need you on my side. He looked at you with some interest. Do you need me? Can you tell me more about it? For example, which aspect? Like in a bed? I need your power and money, Mr. John. You don't even hesitate to say it all. He smiled. He is in a trouble, but he enjoyed it after all. He can fulfill that needs of yours. He can satisfy you in more aspects as long as you asked for it. Anything else? He asked again. You tapped your chin by your index finger to think about more. Living in a luxurious villa, driving a luxury car, and large amounts of bank balance. I want to be a rich woman. You're really too frank and outspoken. Whatever you want. My little money miser, he just smiled and take a sip of his expensive wine. It's really a cost-effective deal with him. As long as he have money, you will be by his side and he won't be short of that. He could use money to buy this little miser. You are really a little money grabber. You did something to him that made him do everything. You are really satisfied. Ryan, what kind of career you want to make in the future? He suddenly asked this question. Why do you ask? You haven't graduated from university yet? Well, Min Group was a cosmetic production industry and Miss Yvonne had worked for this. She's excellent on it. So, what's your plan after getting back your shares? Well, people's talent and good work will be always the honest resume to look around. He can deny that Yvonne have been working hard for this project to win company's share, but you had never thought about this problem. You just do whatever you like. You never thought about this kind of question. Would like to develop it in the direction of cosmetic products. He looked at you and you have no answer for this question, so he got some idea. Although Hype Enterprise mainly focus on technology, music, and merchandise, insurance, real estate, if you agree, you can transfer to another major. When the time comes, you can follow me. Jungkook, you interrupted him and Fit gets your finger. Thank you for thinking about this issue, but I really want to do what I like. It's because of Men Group's production that had been on cosmetics. I want it to grow as it's now. You lowered your head, so I don't want to catch up with you and join on different business rather than its own. It's something left by your mother, so you want to keep your own and create its original intention. He just faintly smiled. Okay, as long as you like it. Anyway, he don't need you to make a money. You nodded happily. Well, if I need your help, I will tell you. There was a mysterious light in his eyes. Anyway, after all, I'm your husband. You lowered your head to eat. He looked at his watch. Do you know what day is today? You don't know. He gulped down remaining drink and come over to hold your hand. Come here. Hey, I haven't finished my food yet, but you are pulled up by him. It's not a dinner time yet, but you are a kind of foodie, and he walked nearby a glass window with you to look at outside view. This city is beautiful. Night view is even more memorizing. He held your shoulders and stand on your back. Close your eyes. Why? Could it be that you close your eyes and he will left then? Playfully asked you to play a bill for dinner? No, no, you shook your thoughts. This kind of low key jokes was not suitable for him. Listen to me. Just close your eyes. He urged. You looked at him for the last time and close your eyes, but you make sure to hold his corner of clothes. Okay, when I tell you to open, only then you can open your eyes. Okay. He took a deep breath. Five, four, three, two, one. Start. Now open. Something bright lit up in the sky, almost stimulating your eyelids. Wow, fireworks dazzling spread in the sky, almost covering half of the sky. When we looked at it furthermore, in the fireworks that was written, Happy birthday, my dear wife, your eyes gradually enlarged. This kind of Paris fireworks continues for 5 minutes. Looking at from high building, you became excited and took a few pictures of it. How's it? He back hugged you. So beautiful. You admire such a spectacular view like the girl who like romantic and beautiful things. Well, it's a man's wife's birthday, so let the full city look at them. Celebrate at this time. He smiled mysteriously. Aw, this is so cute. They must have such an intimate relationship. She must be happy to have such a romantic husband. Jungkook nodded. Well, thank you for your praise, madam. You're still staring at the sky with fascination and didn't understand his meaning. After all, it's my wife's birthday. I have to make it as delighted as possible. Oh, I see. You nodded. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. You blink your eyes and turn your head with big two eyes. Just found out that he's actually giving you back hug and you are attached to his body. What did you just say? You screamed like a bumpkin. Ah, today's my birthday. I looked at you, howling. Silly girl, happy birthday. You burst into tears after being too much excited. Jungkook, what? You were surprised when you turned around and hugged him. The sky is still lit up. Many people are still watching this wonderful fireworks. Thank you. You didn't celebrate your birthday for a long time. When you had your two brothers, they would give mini party and gifts, as Chongwoo and Chongin always took you as a priority, and Chungha would give you a dinner party. You suddenly remember that why Chungha asked you out to have dinner, but she gave up as you are going out with Jungkook. It's really a good feeling to be valued. You will have many more grand events than this. As long as you are obedient in the future, he rubbed your head. You are too kind to me. I feel like I got my new parents. Stop there for me, he frowned. I'm good as a husband. It means to say that you got new family, but in excited you said what you say. You even rubbed on his chest like a snowball. He helped to celebrate your birthday, cut the cake, order your favorite meals, and you are in a good appetite and eat a lot. After event was finished, you and Jungkook with his few men walked downstairs. You are hugging teddy bear given by a hotel manager. He glanced at you. You are such a happy little girl tonight. Thinking about the food you ate, he pinched his space between his eyebrows with his fingertips. When you get old, you must be a fat woman. No way. You rubbed your face on puffy teddy bear. When I will become old, I will eat less. Didn't you say that I was a thin? Jungkook couldn't help but smile at this little one. Did you know that you had gained a lot of weight after marrying him for 4 to 5 months? He's afraid of hitting you and he will barely scold you. He would just tease you. Yeah, anyway, it's okay for you to be fat. It feels better to hold it. Uh, what did you say? Nothing. Since it's your birthday, where do you want to go? I can go with you. He's going to spend his time with you. Really? Your eyes lit up immediately. He barely get time, so you thought hard and decided to ride Ferris wheel. Suddenly, Jungkook realized that you're so obedient to him. When you became obedient, you don't fight against him. Your small face will brighten whenever it hit your happiest spot. You don't have to arrange this much. It mostly cost you a lot. You don't have to worry about it. After all, I'm the one paying. He really talk like this. I'm saying for you to save money. You protest. Well, thank you for saving money for me. He's helpless riding Ferris wheel at night, have different view. Lights are lit and city looked so beautiful. Wow, it's so dreamy. It's like a fairy tale world. You clapped your hands. But the princess in the fairy tale got a gift as a kiss. Should we try as well? He smiled with a trace of mystery. Huh? You laughed to hide your embarrassment. Mr. June is really choking. Then think that I give a grateful kiss when Ferris wheel stuck on the top and there is only you and me. This won't work. Ferris wheel started to move and you became both nervous and anxious. At first, you thought that only people who love kiss each other because that's the point to express their love and affection. That made their bond stronger to explore each other. When his son kissed you, it's the sweet feelings ever. Looking into his eyes, and all you see was future with him. Be by his sides and crave for his love. Jungkook is not the same. His deep stare gives you an thumping heart. Sweet yet nerve wracking, and you didn't dare to look at him. If some shy girl kiss guy, then it's only possible if either she is in love or she is forced to do it. How will you know if you don't contradict me? I'm not so boring. You blinked your eyes and looked at him. Sometimes I have to spend my time with my wife, although she's not very competent. His lips slowly rose up. You looked down and fidget with your fingers. You don't know how to act as a wife, but you are willing to learn it. Cook for him? Yes, you need to learn. He glanced at you with mysterious look in his eyes. Why? Do you know that it's very simple to make a man happy? Hmm? What is it? This? You immediately asked. If you made him happy, then you both will get along. Feed him. He smirked. You're a little surprised. He took your hand and revealed a sly faint smile. The next day, you and Changha hang out together and eat delicious lunch, and then sat by the river enjoying cool breeze, eating ice creams while shaking legs. Chanmi, do you know if there is any way to improve one's cooking skills quickly? You are a big mouthful of ice cream. Did John Jungkook ask you to cook food for him? You shook your head. No, I want to learn it by myself. Yesterday night, Jungkook said that how to make man happy was to feed him. Although he directly sat in front of your face, but he'd just be reminding you that you have to learn to cook. I don't work outside and I stayed at home most of the time. As a housewife, I should know about my husband's appetite and fight with the girl in the kitchen and keep peace with the time to attract husband. I think you are idle. She despised her thoughts since you have taken over the shares of the Kim groups. You are the shareholders. You are the member of the company, and if you want to work, then certainly you will compete with businessmen. It would be little troublesome at first as you don't have any experience working in a company. You don't even think about trying to work at there as his son is also in a partnership with Kim Group and Jungkook would be unhappy. You are bunch of ice cream and enjoyed the evening view. You wanted to discuss this with Jungkook if one day you have to go to the company to work in case after becoming shareholders they won't just let you sit with that big shares and do nothing. Speaking of this, she suddenly turned around making you stunned. Did you see fireworks last night? You coughed few times. Some rich man was holding birthday party for his wife. She made a face. Why it's not them? You and her. You listened to her sobbing and you stopped eating ice cream. You leaned on the other side. What if you told her that it was the party given by Jungkook to you? Will she be shocked? Why? When your birthday comes next time, ask Joan Jungkook to give you grand celebration. Oh, she slapped her own forehead. Why? Yesterday was your birthday. What you guys have done, the people are attracted by her loud voice. And look over, you wanted to smack her head. Don't talk about me. The situation are different. I can't tell others what happened between Jungkook and me. Come on, I don't make excuses. She suddenly put her hands on your shoulders. Didn't Joan Jungkook wanted to have a baby with you? Hurry up and give a try. Her eyes were full of malicious things. In case that the Joan family let you break you up with him, they won't dare to unlove their grandchildren. What? You looked at your best friend in disbelief. But I'm only 19.